From the desert's news leader, this is Breaking News.
Very good morning to you. I'm Jeff Stahl.
And I'm Angela Chen. It is 6 o'clock this Friday morning, September 12th. We begin with breaking news right now. President Donald Trump says he believes with a high degree of certainty that the suspect in the assassination of conservative activist Charlie Kirk is in custody. Trump has said the suspect is around 28 or 29 years old and that his father helped turn him in. Four sources also confirmed to CNN separately that a person has been apprehended and is being questioned. New video released overnight shows the suspect running across a rooftop just after the shooting at Utah Valley University. Another video from TMZ appears to show a person matching the suspect's description walking through a nearby neighborhood before the attack. State and federal officials are set to give an update at a news conference in Utah at any moment. It's scheduled to start at 6 a.m. Make sure to stay with News Channel 3 for continuing coverage on this. Again, a suspect who Trump says with a high degree of certainty is in custody this morning. In the murder of Charlie Kirk, we will be bringing you updates throughout the morning.
Also new this morning, some extra security here locally will be in place at schools in Desert Hot Springs today. The heightened campus presence comes after some threatening social media posts that singled out Desert Springs Middle School. Now, police released a statement yesterday saying that they are still investigating and there's no credible threat to any campus. Still, out of an abundance of caution, both police and district security plan to have an increased presence around the city's school campuses today. Do stay with News Channel 3, of course, for continuing coverage on that story. And stay up to date with all of your breaking news, regular news as well, with our KESQ app. Scan the QR code. It's on your screen. Search KESQ at Google Play or at the Apple App Store. Download it. It's free.
All right, turning to the weather right now, it has been a fantastic week.
Yeah, weather-wise here in the desert, we can't do much better in September than
no, we're so used to like 110, 115 in September.
Yeah.
We'll take 90s.
Well, the average is 104. We certainly would expect temperatures to hover near that average, but we've been very lucky. Most of this week we've been probably about 8 degrees below that average number.
And you felt it.
This is the Westin in Rancho Mirage. That was the site of the environmental summit that I was at yesterday, and Hernan Quintas, our anchor on Kuna, and also Katie Boer, where we were all doing our part to talk about the environment. And that conference continues today. We are tracking what is a breezy but very pleasant morning out there. Temperatures running in the upper 60s and primarily the 70s. We're at 71 in La Quinta, 70 now in Desert Hot Springs, Palm Springs, Cathedral City, as warm as 76 in Indio. Still gusty along the freeway, and again, I'm going to point out there's a bit of blowing sand and dust along the freeway corridor. You're going to see a little bit of that dusty haze. The wind's up at 28 miles per hour. They will settle down. Those winds will be calmer through the afternoon and evening, but we're still looking at temperatures below average today and tomorrow, really through the weekend. There is a slow warming trend on the way, but it won't really kick in until we move into the weekend. We're looking at highs today around 97, so very comfortable. That's still 7 degrees below our seasonal norms. I'm going to tell you what to expect here on the valley floor for your weekend forecast, along with a little look at temperatures around the rest of the region as well. Stay tuned.
Okay, thank you, Patrick. 6:03 is the time now. Investigators have not revealed a motive behind Wednesday's assassination against Charlie Kirk, but it comes during a deeply divided time in American politics, what the authorities describe as the highest threat environment in decades, from the murders of Minnesota state lawmaker Melissa Hortman and her husband to an anti-Semitic attack against Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro's family, and fires set at Elon Musk properties. There have also been 2 assassination attempts against President Trump when he was then candidate Trump, and now the killing, of course, of the conservative activist, again, Charlie Kirk. These acts of political violence over the past year have contributed to what officials say is the most heated environment since 9/11.
Blaming Democrats for
I absolutely am.
Doesn't that risk raising the political
100%.
temperature?
No,
Doesn't that risk making
this
things
is about
worse?
Charlie Kirk. This is what the left has done to brainwash people who are already mentally ill, already mentally fragile. And to take it away from that is bullshit.
And we must learn to disagree without becoming violently disagreeable.
House Speaker Mike Johnson says he's considering requests to increase security for members of Congress, as some say that they're canceling public events out of fear. Now, stay with News Channel 3 for the very latest developments. Again, a suspected shooter in that Charlie Kirk case is in custody, according to President Trump this morning.
Continuing coverage of September 11th, a powerful tribute last night in La Quinta. It brought the community together to honor the victims and heroes of 9/11. A crowd showed up at Civic Center Park for a candlelight ceremony. Overlooking the gathering is a permanent memorial that stands at the park, featuring a steel beam recovered from Ground Zero. The event also aimed to educate the next generation in attendance, many of whom weren't alive when the attack happened. It's hard to believe. Yeah, you're with this new generation that they weren't there when it happened. They don't have the memory, and so a lot of them don't understand the impact it had.
I took my kid. We were in New York, and him and his friend, and they weren't alive when it happened. And I was having to explain to them what had happened
and
as
the
we were
significance
standing
of
there,
it and how just time
and trying
stood
to
still.
make it all make sense to them. It's hard to
get
imagine.
Chills, yeah.
6:06 is the time. Now, new this morning, health officials, they're concerned about a deadly case of the measles. Listen to this, a child's death now linked to a rare complication from the virus, not when they were sick with measles, but years later. What you need to know on the way.
Plus, a new study looks at the best ways to get your kids to bed on time. I could use this. The simple habits researchers say can improve their sleep and their overall health. You are watching News Channel 3, the Desert's news leader.